Hello again. Now, the Nigerian Defence Force has reportedly killed 54 terrorists and rescued over 400 kidnapped victims. The various military operations are said to have taken place in the north of the country. 122 terrorists and other criminals have been arrested. Some of the terrorists are believed to be linked to the Boko Haram and Islamic State terror groups. Let's talk more about these military clampdowns and actions against terrorists in Nigeria. I'm joined now by our correspondent in Nigeria, Tesem Akende. He's in the city of Jos. Just to point out to our viewers, Tesem, that there's a 7-second delay between us in this connection. So has the military clarified if there's an ongoing offensive against terrorists?
Yes, indeed, there is an ongoing offensive against terrorists. We have the defense authorities said 3 different operations are ongoing across, different parts of the northern part of the country. In the northeast part of the country, we have troops, going after, suspected insurgents. We also have a similar operation going on in the north-central part of the country, as well as in the northwest part of the country. These operations come in different names. Some of them are in Hausa. In the north-central part of the country, for instance, we have what is called Operation Wild Stroke and Operation Safe Haven. In the northeast part of the country, we have what is called Operation eNCA. That's in Hausa. And of course, in the northwest part of the country, we have an operation going on called Operation Hadarindaji. These, in Hausa, they all, mean that, the forces are actually out to ensure that Nigerians are safe and they go to bed with their eyes closed. So, yes, there's an offensive against the terrorists. There's a change, so to say, from the defense authorities to take the war, to take the fight to the enemies of peace. So the feats being achieved may just be as a result of that, yes.
Yeah, I understand 54 terrorists, according to the Defence Force, were killed in these latest battles. Has the Nigerian Defence Force suffered any casualties?
Well, that was not said by the Major General who made the briefing yesterday. But what I can also say is that about 30 of the rescued hostages are receiving medical attention in hospital, while the others have been passed to the appropriate authorities for profiling and for other attention, really. But yes, no mention was made about whether or not casualties were made or were suffered on the part of the defense, the troops, so to say, yeah.
Yeah. Did any of the Boko Haram-linked members surrender?
Well, from the reports we have, those who have been apprehended and about 122 of them have been apprehended. They will be interrogated. They will be asked several questions, which may just give the defense authorities enough leaks as to how to address the situation a lot better. Okay. But yes, a lot of questioning will be done. To say that, yeah.
Okay. Just tell us if this information was shared by the defense general yesterday, the 468 kidnapped victims who've been rescued, who are they? Are they mostly women and children?
Yes, among them are women and children, and of course men as well. The statistics did not indicate the name, so to say, but yes, in the inclusion, we have women and children as well, mostly from enclaves suspected to be those of the Boko Haram sect and members of the Islamic State West Africa who are operating in the northeast part of the country, talking about states like Borno State, which has been the epicenter of an insurgency here, and other states, around the northeast part of the country.
Thank you very much, Tesem. This hour here on Today on eNCA. That's Tesem Akende, our correspondent in Nigeria. He's in the city of Jos, just giving us an update about the briefing by the Defense Ministry in Nigeria in their recent offensive against Boko Haram and other suspected Islamic State-linked groups.